YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of play reviews, we're gonna go ahead and check out the new President Evolution card for none other than Blanc. Blanc is a 92 rated card. He has the controlled acceleration type, right footed with 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now for you guys that don't know, in order to obtain the card, you do have to go ahead and evolve his new Immortals icon card, and it's only going on the market for like 20,000 coins. The cost of the evolution is 100k to complete, and honestly with the upgrades, man, if you are in need of a midfielder, I feel like he's a really good option for the Evo. Now we do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always really nice to see. He can play the center attacking mid, center back, and center mid positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is extremely well-rounded. He is Hula Gang with the lowest stat being 88 for his pace. I mean, the lowest stat being 88 for his pace, man, is honestly insane. I feel like he should be a very balanced player in game. I mean, going forward should be really solid while still providing that defensive cover. Now with the new President Evolution, he does actually get some pretty decent upgrades, man. He gets a +2 to his pace, a +4 upgrade to both his shooting and passing, a +3 to his dribbling, and then also a +3 to his physicality. On top of that, boys, he does also get the 5-star weak foot and then also a few player role pluses as well, man. And with his versatility, I feel like for the price, he should be a really solid player in game. Now, the one stat that I feel like is going to be really interesting to test out is his 92 dribbling. As you guys know, he is 6'4", so definitely a larger build in game. 90 agility and 90 balance for the card is insane. If you do want to run him at the center back position, he does have really good reactions and composure, so he should be a really responsive player as well. And when it comes to chemistry styles, it's honestly just going to come down to how you want to incorporate him in game. Now, if you do want to use him in a more advanced position, the Hunter chem style would be a really nice option. If you are maybe a little bit worried about his dribbling, the Engine chem style would be another really good option for the card to really help out with the agility and balance even more. But if you do want to go ahead and run him at the center back position in your starting 11, the Shadow chem style is probably your best option to get the most out of his pace and then also to make his defending even better. Because he is so well-rounded, man, it's honestly just going to come down to how you want to incorporate him in game to see which chemistry style is the best for him. Now, in terms of playstyles, he does have 9 different playstyles, the ping, pass, and first touch playstyle pluses. And for me personally, boys, this is where things get a little bit interesting. As you guys know, you can also run him at the center back position, but for a center back, ping, pass, and first touch doesn't really make sense. For a center attacking mid/center mid, I feel like those two together could actually be quite OP, and that's why I feel like that's probably the best position to go ahead and run him in. And then alongside that, boys, he does also have the finesse shot, incisive pass, tiki-taka, anticipate, tactical, quick step, and aerial. So as you guys can see, he does have a really nice setup when it comes to playstyles. The only real letdown is maybe the fact that he doesn't have the relentless. But other than that, man, for a center mid, maybe like as a box-to-box midfielder or at the center attacking mid position, I feel like he does have all the ones that are really important. When it comes to player roles, we do see a lot of variety with the way that you can incorporate him in game. He does have 5 player role pluses as a ball-playing defender, playmaker, classic 10, and shadow striker. And then alongside that, boys, 3 player role pluses as well as a defender, half winger, and then also as a box-to-box midfielder. Now, as of recording the video, his Immortals icon card is only going on the market for 20,000 coins. The cost of the evolution is 100k. So for 120,000 coins to get yourself a player of this caliber does actually seem to be pretty good value. It's going to be really interesting to see whether or not it's worth picking this card up. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 play reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Blanc card. We're going to be playing him at the center mid position in the 4-3-3 formation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Blanc Evolution card, and I must say I'm actually really excited to test him out. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every play review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, he is 6'4", but he does have really nice dribbling stats. And if we go ahead and do a little bit of left stick dribbling, I mean, he does keep it quite close. But because he does have that larger build in game, he's not the smoothest of players on the ball. I feel like if you do want to run him as like a box-to-box midfielder in your starting 11, it's obviously not going to be that big of a problem. But if you do want to run him as a cam man, that's probably not going to be great for the card. We're in Blanc now right here because he does have the quick step playstyle. We're just going to track back. I mean, with the shadow chem style, man, I feel like defensively he's going to be really solid. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and run him as that box-to-box midfielder in the 4-3-3 formation. We need him to be very good going forward while still providing that defensive cover. Really good attacking positioning right there, boys, and a really nice finish. If you are maybe a little bit worried about his finishing, you can always give him the Hunter chem style. Like I said, boys, it's honestly just going to come down to how you want to incorporate him in game. Now, a little bit of tiki-taka football right here, boys. As you guys can see, Blanc in a very advanced position. I'm going to go LB pace boost just because he does have quick step. We'll go near post as well, boys. It's a decent play forward. The LB pace boost wasn't great, but I really like the fact that he does have the quick step play style. Really important going forward, and then also for a little bit more defensive cover. All right, boys, let's see if maybe try to get that goal right back from kickoff. Bruno Fernandes, Blanc. I'm just going to go for a heel chop. LB pace boost. You know what, boys? The LB pace boost right there actually wasn't too bad, but the ball did kind of get away from him. Near post, boys. It's a lovely finish. The finishing has honestly been pretty solid so far. I feel like if you can find yourself in more advanced positions with him, I mean, he can most definitely bag you a couple goals. Nice, boys. A little bit of tiki-taka football right here. Ping pass play style plus, man. I feel like the ping pass is so good for a center mid. Try to reverse it back to him. Dalglish near post. We'll take it, boys. A bit of a scrappy goal, but again, the chance creation pretty good. Great ball, Blanc. We could have just playing on the overlap. There we go. Blanc go for the shot. It's a great finish, boys. I mean, the finishing has honestly been so good so far. A little bit surprising. Like, I mean, obviously he does have really good attacking positioning and finishing, but I feel like it's a little bit better than what it's supposed to be. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. We are coming up against Renato Sanchez, Curtis Jones, Mateus, Ronaldo, Suarez. It is a 4-2-1-3, man, a very solid team. But yeah, man, I think that is safe to say with the upgrades, a bit of an underrated player in FC 25. If you are in need of like a box-to-box midfielder or maybe even like a center attacking mid, I feel like it's a really good evolution to go ahead and complete. Pedro Porro, nice. We do have a little bit of space right here, boys. A little bit of tiki-taka football. Dalglish, Blanc, one more. We'll cut it back to him. There it is, boys. Might go LB pace boost down the byline and then just use the ping pass play style plus. It's not bad, but I feel like the attacking positioning of Dalglish could have been a little bit better. Blanc, I'm just going to carry the ball forward. I feel like he might not even expect it. We'll go all the way. Blanc with the shot, Blanc with the finish, man. The finishing has honestly been one of the standout stats for the card. I feel like he just has like a really clean strike on him, and he does also have the finesse shot playstyle, which adds a little bit of variety. Blanc, nice. Now I'm going to try to maybe overload the right-hand side. This guy's playing a pretty high line. Play it through, boys. Blanc again, great attacking positioning. I'm just going to go all the way. He might try to move his goalkeeper. He doesn't, boys. And again, another really solid finish. Now, does he have the ability to play the center attacking mid position? I feel like he does. But honestly, boys, I feel like as a center mid box-to-box midfielder is probably the best way to go ahead and use him. King Kenny, nice. Look at the ball, boys. Laurent Blanc. He's not going to pull out his goalkeeper. We'll just go near post, man. It's another great finish. I kid you not, boys. I feel like in those more advanced positions, he's honestly a lot better than a lot of people probably expect him to be. And again, man, I mean, just picking up really nice pockets of space as that box-to-box midfielder. Ping pass play style plus Dalglish with the finesse shot is what he does. All right, boys, here we are jumping into our final game using Blanc. And I think that it's safe to say out of all the players that you can go ahead and use in the evolution, he's probably a top 3 option. Now, as you guys know, if you do go ahead and throw in a center back into the evolution, you can also play him as a center attacking mid. It's kind of like a shapeshifter Evo. So you might as well just go ahead and evolve a midfielder that can also be used as a center back and just use him in the midfield. I mean, the new Blanc card is a fantastic option for the evolution. And then you do also have Mateus, who could be a little bit underrated as well. Blanc, little LB pace boost right there. It's not too bad. R3 touch. Go for a shot on the volley. Why not? Maybe it could have been a little bit better right there, but I'm going to go ahead and say that that was my aim. Blanc with the quick step, boys. I mean, he's just such a responsive player. And that's honestly something that's really important at this stage of FC 25. Salman. Now we do have Blanc making that run. Simple through ball. Lovely first touch, boys. Use the physicality as well. Soft at the crossbar, man. So unlucky, but another great strike. And again, man, in those more advanced positions, he does have like the physicality to hold off a lot of different defenders. I feel like it's a little bit underrated. Through the middle, Blanc, ping pass into Salma. Go near post. It's a lovely finish, boys. That's exactly what he brings to the team. And although his second play style plus in the first touch isn't anything too crazy, I feel like you can pair those two together and still make it work. Bruno Fernandes, there we go. One more. Blanc, great attacking positioning. The shot, it's a great finish, boys. I feel like the angle of that shot wasn't even great either. But I mean, he's just so consistent when it comes to finishing. As you guys see, we're not even using time finishing, but like if you can just aim pretty well, he finds the back of the net the majority of the time. Blanc, nice little skill move right there. He is going to do the AI defending. That's actually not too bad, boys. Simple through ball into Dalglish near post. And there you have it again, boys. I mean, the balance that you get from an attacking perspective is actually really solid. Yeah, he does have those 2 DMs, man. They're actually been quite annoying to play against. So we'll just try to drill it through the middle. Ping pass again. Salma with the shot. The ping pass playstyle plus, man, and his passing in general, I feel like has been the standout stat for the card. Now, we do have time for one more attack, boys. We really don't have to force it. But let's see if we can maybe try to get one more goal. Blanc, I'm going to go near post, boys. There it is. The attacking, positioning, and finishing. Honestly, so surprising. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Blanc Evolution card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say, with the upgrades, an incredible player to go ahead and pick up. For me personally, boys, I feel like he's a bit of an underrated player this year in FC 25. And with the upgrades, man, the lowest stat being 88 is a huge W in my opinion. Now, because we were using him at the center mid position, we did go ahead and give the card the Shadow Chem style to get the most out of his pace and then also to make his defending even better. And I will say, with the quick step playstyle, 94 acceleration and 98 sprint speed, he was very quick in game, and I feel like the recovery speed is really solid. And if you do want to run him at the center back position, that's going to be really important to catch up to those really quick attackers. Now for me personally, boys, the 89 shooting was by far one of the most surprising stats on the card, man. 88 attacking positioning and 88 finishing, but honestly in game it did feel a lot better. I love the fact that he does have the 5-star weak foot and then also the finesse shot playstyle. If you do run him in a more advanced position, man, I feel like he can most definitely bag you a lot of goals. The 93 passing for me personally, boys, was the standout stat for the card with the ping pass playstyle plus and then also 2 passing playstyles. I mean, the chance creation was definitely top tier. 97 short pass, 96 long pass, and 91 curve for the card. Whether you play him as a center mid or as a center attacking mid, I feel like you can create a lot of chances with him, especially when you go ahead and pair that with his 92 dribbling. Now, as you guys know, he is 6'4". He does have a larger build in game, but the left stick dribbling was still quite effective in game. Now, I will say he wasn't the smoothest of players I've ever used, but with the 4-star skill moves and then also the technical playstyle, I feel like he can most definitely get the job done. And then last but not least, boys, the 91 defending and 89 physical. If you do want to run him at the center back position, I think you most definitely can. The only real letdown is the fact that his 2 playstyle pluses are obviously more suited for like a center mid, center attacking mid. But I will say the defensive cover that you get with the card is still really OP in game. Very good in the tackle and then also very good at breaking up the play and advancing the ball forward. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card a 9.1 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the center mid position in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as of recording the video, he is only going on the market for 20,000 coins and the cost at the evolution is 100k. So for 120,000 coins to get yourself a player of this caliber is actually really good value in my opinion, man, especially the variety and versatility that you get with the card as well. Now for me personally, boys, I feel like it's best to go ahead and run him at the center mid position as that box-to-box midfielder, or maybe like even as a playmaker. As a center attacking mid, I feel like he wouldn't be too bad, but I feel like currently in FC25 there are a lot better center attacking mids that you can go ahead and use. And then if you want, you can also run him at the center back position, but like I said, was only one defensive playstyle that he does have, and the 2 playstyle pluses obviously more suited as a center mid. The only real letdown that I did notice with the card is the fact that he doesn't have the relentless playstyle, but other than that, man, I feel like he has a really solid setup and he can do everything pretty well in game. Because he does have the tall normal body type, if I had to compare him with like a specific type of player, he kind of gives me like a Loftus-Cheek, Declan Rice, maybe even Rodri type of vibe. So if you do prefer those types of players, I feel like Blanc is actually going to be a really solid player for you. And out of all the players that you can go ahead and use in the evolution, I think that is safe to say easily a top 3 option. So if you are looking for a new midfielder in your starting 11 and you do have the coins, I feel like with the upgrades, a bit of an underrated player in FC25, and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.